What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Welcome to the Monday kickoff, guys. Of course, we're gonna have everyone's favorite game mode starting tomorrow, or it might be everyone's second favorite game mode since the Hydra got released. This clan versus clan is actually gonna come with personal rewards as long as your clan will manage to win the actual CVC. You're gonna be able to cash in on all these, a sacred, a few void shards. Nothing changed in terms of rewards here. In terms of personal clan rewards, sorry, not really personal this one. That's something that everyone will get on the milestones. The sets that we have is a 6-star reflex and 2 of the 6-star stun set. Now, I don't mind the stun gear. The reflex one is a bit odd. Being there is fine. Whatever, it's honestly not a bad set to get overall. I think we're gonna have a pretty damn hard CVC starting tomorrow, guys. If everything will go as normal as the matchmaking will do, most probably will be matching mad in the CVC tomorrow. It's definitely gonna be a bit of a sweat there. But we're gonna have a new 10x for this CVC as always, guys. The chances to pull legendary champions will be exactly the same, while we're gonna have a 10x on specific champions. The very first champion that we're gonna have, so starting on the February 1st, that's gonna be for 24 hours. They're planning to launch a 10x event to summon Martyr from Ancient and Sacred Shards. Now, Martyr is one of the 3 champions that have a counterattack buff in the entire game. At the moment, seems like I'm missing some gear on her. She's definitely a huge champion early game, mid game, towards end game. Like, progression-wise, I feel like she's definitely the best counterattack champion in the game. Overall, she's a beast of a champion. So we have defense down on the A1, counterattack, increased defense. We have provoke, decrease attack, defense aura for every single battle. You can definitely build her on lifesteal, build her for damage. She deals pretty decent damage. Honestly, doesn't really matter what set you're gonna give her. She's definitely not gonna disappoint your team. In terms of masteries, that's kind of like what I have on her. Now, of course, depending on your needs, you can definitely go with support tree instead of the defense tree. Get more accuracy if your Great Hall is not near maxed. You're lacking some sort of accuracy. If you want to get Cycle of Magic, get lasting gifts. That's going to be pretty helpful too. You might want to get Sniper. You have a higher chance to land that defense down from the A1. The only thing is, if you're going to go with Cycle Magic, she's not going to be great for clan boss if you have a tuned team. If your team is not tuned, that's gonna be perfectly fine. You don't really have to worry about the Cycle of Magic if all you care is landing buffs, you know? But that's one of the champions we're gonna have on the 10x. Yeah, she's an awesome champion. Towards endgame, I wouldn't personally summon for her if I wouldn't have her. I'm only running her in Faction Wars. Maybe I'm not even running her there anymore. Definitely, she's an awesome champion though, so the reason I'm not running her is because I already have so many different champions on the account that I feel like I don't need her. She got power creeped with the rest of the champions that got introduced recently. She used to be probably one of the best champions in the entire game. Probably one of the best champions in the entire game. Now, the next one that we have on the list, guys, and this is on Wednesday, February the 2nd, we're planning to launch a 10x event to summon Angar from Void Shards. So basically, this is the champion right here. Angar, an HP base from the Orc faction. He's kind of like, yeah, you know what I mean? He's not that champion that I want to drop in tons of shards just to put my hand on him, because I don't know why would I do that, honestly. It's just not my cup of tea. But on the A1, attacks one enemy 2 times. You have a chance to land a provoke. On the A2, attacks all enemies, lands a provoke on them for 1 turn, places a reflect damage buff on all allies, and a counter attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. And the passive, if an enemy with a provoke debuffs attack, has a 40% chance of placing a provoke debuff on them for 1 turn. Each hit taken will reduce damage taken by 5 up to 30% in 1 round. So basically, if you're using buff stripper, for example, you're gonna go in with the A2, provoke everyone as long as you're gonna have enough accuracy on him. You can build him with a bit of damage, definitely go in with full crit rate for this champion. just so he can actually clap back. He's gonna CC them, do a bit of damage. I can definitely see him being used in Faction Wars, being used in the Doom Tower for CC even on the waves, in secret rooms, even in Arena if you don't have tons of top tier champions. And we have an aura, increases ally HP in faction crypts by 44%. That's pretty much like the whole situation with Angar. Is a decent champion, don't get me wrong, he actually got buffed. He was so bad ages ago. Thankfully, he got buffed. So now when you're pulling the champion, you're actually not feeling that disappointed, you see? Like some of these ratings used to be awful on him, and Arena defense offense is actually not too bad, honestly, not too bad. In terms of masteries, probably I would go with some damage on him, so I would definitely go on that tree, and probably go with the accuracy tree since he's gonna get to counter attack because of the buffs on himself and stuff. Now, nothing else in terms of news coming out of Palladium, guys. I know we are currently expecting to see some improvements in the tavern, okay? So right here, we've been told that we're gonna get a better filtering system. A lot of things they're gonna get improved. They're gonna save us time, and they're meant to come kind of like in the first quarter of the year. Now, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, in the last video with what's next in Raid, this was kind of like the only thing left out that's missing from the updates. I feel like we pretty much got everything else except this. So I would assume in the next 1 to 2 weeks, that's when the patch will drop, and that's when all these features will be coming available. I might be wrong. Maybe they had some delays, or maybe something else wrong happened. I'm not sure. Hopefully, we will be getting it pretty soon. And of course, we're gonna have a new fusion at some point this month. Most probably a bunch of new champions in the game. I'm still waiting the day when they're gonna say we improved the summon rates, we improved the 10 access events. I'm still not seeing anything about it. We are not hearing anything about them. And most probably, I feel like even if they're gonna change anything, it's just gonna be like a surprise. They're not gonna let you know from before, so you don't get to save any shards whatsoever. Now, this 10x event that we're gonna have during this CVC is actually one of my favorites. You know why? Because I'm not even getting tempted at all to open any shards, and probably most of you guys feel the same. Like, I feel like barely anyone will feel tempted to open shards during this event. But hey, that was pretty much all for this video. Do let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the champions? Are you gonna be tempted to open? I mean, I definitely understand a lot of people being tempted to open for Martyr. I feel like since they started doing this sort of events, we probably had like 110 access on Martyr. I'm not even joking. But guys, that was all for this video. I will catch you all soon in the next one. Much love, and stay tuned because I do have a surprise video coming in the next couple of days. And yeah, much love. Have a good one. Peace.